Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary and gender-neutral people, and whatever else broadly inclusive term I could possibly think of. How are ya doing today? Hope you're well. If you are on this side of the dateline, where I am in Australia, it is New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, sorry. Gonna skip the line a bit there. New Year's Eve 2018 in oh wait, I don't have the timer set up on this screen. Wait, that's not working? There it is. 7 hours, 51 minutes, 57 seconds. I thought I set this up to... That's supposed to pop over this screen. Apparently it didn't work. Whatever. So, we are starting off, at least, in STONEBLOck. Until we get too drunk or too tired to continue on in this. I haven't started drinking yet. I've got some orange and mango and apple juice blend and a bit of passion fruit in there as well. And it's delicious. Very refreshing. Because it is only 4 PM. Don't want to start drinking too early because we are going to go through to 1 or 2 AM next year. So, what have I done offline? Last night I spent quite a lot of time doing not much else but whacking chicken coops with acceleration wands to breed up a bunch of chickens. So now, my perfect 10 stack chicken thingy, guys. We've got iron chicken, enderpearl chicken, dark steel chicken. We started that, working on him as we ended the stream yesterday. Blaze rod chicken, silver chicken, nether wart chicken, diamond chicken, osmium, glowstone, redstone, obsidian, and leather, which I did just this morning. So those are all maximum stacks, so 16 chickens per roost of level 10, 10, 10 chickens. Growth 10, gain 10, strength 10. So they're producing a lot of materials. I thought the lamp was an entity then. I was, oh, what's that? Oh, it's just the lamp. So all these are just pumping out materials. These guys are lesser chickens. We want to upgrade those as we go. Change the system around because this thing just isn't big enough for all the loot. So I've got that transferring an little transfer node into a golden chest, so we've got lots of space in there. And I've got that actually piped. You can just see the pipe. Transfer pipe from extra utils 2. Just got that piping over to a secondary storage system around here where we collect the materials. I've got a lot of these upgraded to diamond level upgrades, so 1024 obsidian stuff, and some auto compacting drawers up here for the various stuff that can be blockerized and is useful in blockerized form. But the problem, now, you see, the problem is the speed at which I'm pulling items out of this thing. It's not fast enough. I thought using the chest as a buffer would help me, but it hasn't. So I don't know whether the transfer plate thingy can only do a certain speed. I don't know whether this is limiting the speed, this is limiting, or is it the pipe that's limiting this? I don't know what the limit is, but we need to do something about getting the materials out of these roosts a lot faster. So I don't know whether we have to pipe out of the back of each and every roost separately, or I don't know. I just don't know. But we need to do something about that. Man, I wish it was New Year's Eve because I'd be drinking 4 Loco. Did they still sell 4? I thought they stopped selling 4 Loco. I thought they stopped selling that. As far as I know, it was never available in Australia, so I never got to try some. Sounds right up my alley, though. I do like a good vodka Red Bull. BTW Shamu says hi. Shamu the whale? What? Oh, I also moved the storage crate for the poops and the eggs. I made that a double chest because that's all we needed it to be. Collector over here, so these guys are still pumping into that. Upgraded that. Also given it a void upgrade. You can see the little purple thing there, so when it fills up, I don't get a bunch of items just laying on the ground. Extended this out as well. That was well overdue. Moved some stuff around here, upgrading those just to diamonds, so they're nice and big now. Because we were, particularly on this one, desperately running out of room. Got some compacting drawers and stuff there. Rearranged the auto compressor. So took that down from stacking up next to this thing and coming across my doorway. Just moved it across here and made it a bit tidier. Got a couple of overclocked furnaces. Every now and again I just pump in some logs from the bonsai tree just to keep those generators soaked up. Like so. And a bit of jungle wood, like so. And as you can see, these store a bunch of energy, so it doesn't even matter if they run out because these are storing their energy. Well, that one was nearly flat, so yeah, a little bit too AFK. So yeah, we're still compressing the cobble. 6. What do we need? We need like 9, don't we? Because we need to make a 3x3 block out of to make the teleportation cube thingy. So we're getting closer to that. I think that's all I did here. I dug that out, of course. I'll put the glowstone lamps as well, because now we have shit tons of glowstone thanks to my chicken. We can start doing lighting a bit tidier. I changed the recipe a bit. It's good. It's basically energy drink plus beer. As in, it tastes like beer, or as in it's only the strongest beer? I'll be drinking something like that tonight, I guess, because all of my alcoholic drinks tonight are going to be coffee-based. Because in the last couple of months, I've discovered a... What the? Discovered a love of coffee at last. Well, I didn't think wild animals were supposed to be able to spawn. What is... Apparently there are roosters in this pack. And that chicken has a present face. Okay, I did search for roosters in J just enough items and it didn't show up, but apparently there are roosters. Hatchery rooster. I wonder if the pack updated. Because we've had grass in the overworld here for a long time and never had any wild animal spawns. Let's get rid of them, see if that happens again. Also, I want that hat. Give me the hat. Hey there, Izzy. Starting to stream AOC. Well, not only, I did say I was going to start between 4 and 6 today, and it is 4:15 right now. It was always part of the plan to start sometime in the next hour or two. Just don't need any of that. Let's see. Let's put the ones away. Sort that. Bring this over here. Oh, we need to repair that pickaxe. I think we can put the draw key away at this point as well, I guess. Draw key. See, I got a bunch of... I made way too many upgrades accidentally, as you can see there. We've all done it, haven't we? Made too many things. Just too many things. Just too many. We got here leather extra leather chickens, cocoa brown. Yeah, I need to keep those ones. This one can go. Right. Down here. Thank you for the follow, my Dixie. Surname wrecked. T-Dog. What do I call you, T-Dog? T-Dog, thank you for the bits. Party, party. Right, what was I doing? I was going to do something. I forgot what it was. All right, I was going to... Okay, so we have to reverse this. 5 ingots. Just been going through the ores and things. Yeah, gonna go past midnight. Easy. Gonna go to probably 1 or 2 a.m. depending on how energetic we feel. Or if I get real talky after I get a bit drunk. Don't remember what time we stopped last year, but it was pretty early. Nope, that doesn't go there. It goes there. Alright, let's get some lead going. No more animals. Enderman though. Alright, let's scrub through this. Yeah. Sorry, just doing a bit of head math there. You can go for a long time, I see. Well, I mean, from now to midnight, it's 7.5 hours, which is not unusual for me to stream. At least it hasn't been. A lot of the streams more recently have been a bit shorter. We go for about 6 hours on average. Okay, so what do we need to be doing? Where's my notes on my chickens? Why am I carrying these? String and cocoa brown. I think that was from one of the other chickens we already made. Let's put those away. So, let's make a silicon chicken. Clay and sand. Do I have a clay chicken yet? Do I have a clay chicken? Are you a clay? Yeah, you're osmium. Silver. I think clay was what I was going to work on next. Alright. Clay chicken is snowball and sand. Sand. Snowball. Seriously, I don't have a clay. I thought I made a clay chicken. Must not have. Okay, sand, snowball. Let's see, seeds. Oh, that's the other thing I did, by the way. That's the one more thing. I actually got this auto farm working. A little bit too efficiently by the looks of things. So, the only thing I haven't got working is what I wanted to do. I've got it putting wheat into its own furnace, so it keeps itself self-powered. I've got it self pulling the seeds out, so they get chogged up. Also wanted to pull the wheat through the furnace, so anything the furnace is not using, I wanted to put in, whoops, here. But it's not doing that. So I think what I have to do is going to pipe around the top of it or something. I don't know. Let's do that now, actually. Let's go get some transfer pipe and see if we can pipe over the top of it. Just so we can collect wheat without wastage, or as much wastage. Just going to then, thought it was 10 hours. Well, that would be if I start at 2 o'clock, because midnight is at 12 o'clock. 10 plus 2 is 12. You're bad at math. I mean, I'm pretty bad at math, but you're real bad at math. Transfer pipes. Transfer Piddly bop. Wait. Ah. Oh shit. Ow. bitch. Didn't even see him until he snuck. Was there... Can he get out of there? Area of effects making me kill my own chickens. How? I can't even swing my sword at him. Jesus. That sucked. Right, so pop those off. And item retrieval. Zerp. It's still got the wheat filter in it, good. Zerp. 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 Can you just zerp a little bit, please? Zerp. Hey, it's working. Sweet. So it's pulling the seeds out. It's pulling the wheat out. I wonder if I even need the transfer node between these two if it's piping in anyway. Is it going to pull the wheat as it goes past? Eh, whatever. As long as it works. Evolved Enderman, yet doesn't even do half damage anymore. Well, I'm wearing +8, +6, +3. I mean, diamond and emerald armor and stuff, so. But I believe they do exactly the same amount of damage as regular Endermen. It's just that they spawn regardless of light level, and you can't scare them away using water. Ooh! Portal Charm. What the hell does that do? Zerp, zerp. Zerp. Alright. Bauble, Charm, Dark Utilities. I really hate the way it does that. Don't know what it does. Doesn't seem to do any. I don't get any effects or... Let's see if we can find it. Bulb. Bubble Charm. Portal Charm. So we can craft it manually. Here we go. That allows for instantaneous travel through portals while in the inventory. Huh. Yeah, I guess it didn't do the wibbly thing, did it? I mean, that's the only portal so far that even does that, but... I think the dark portal thing does it as well. Like it's darker and darker and darker or something. Remember reading that. Pixel Pixie, hello there. Happy New Year, yes. Well, not quite, but soon. Hopefully. Just wait till you get Infinity Armor. You won't take any damage then. It's OP is the Infinity Armor, eh? Never even heard of that. I thought the Draconic Evolution was like the best armor. Or is this part of Draconic? No, it's part of Availiable. Didn't even know that. Don't know what that modpack is. I haven't seen the name in this modpack. Infinity Sharpening Kit. Global Traveler, Brown Magic Apocalypse, Hold Shift for Stats, Infinity Large Sword Blade. Durability 7,000, mining level 10. Mining level 10 on a sword. Plus 16 armor. Oh, so it's not that much. Oh, you don't get toughness as well with it though. I was expecting it to be like plus 42. Well, I guess I've seen the infinity boost again, so well, whatever. While we're here, do we need to do anything? I don't think we do. Well, we might as well keep the portal charm on. No negatives I can see. Okay, now then. How are we doing on the old questy poos? Ah, right, yes. We should be able to do this real soon. Because what I was waiting on was dark steel, so we can make the weatherproof blocks, which are these. We need like maybe a stack or so of those. Obsidian, we got tons of because of the chicken now. Grains of Infinity, I think we have like a stack or two of those from sifting. 3 stacks plus 47, so nearly 4 stacks. And oh wow, yeah, nearly 5 stacks. We'll call it 5 stacks. Actually, while we're here. But yeah, now that I have the dark steel chicken, we have, yeah, we got already 7 blocks of that, and whatever's caught in the system because it's slow. So yeah, I think we can move on to making the netherproof blocks now. Witherproof blocks, sorry, netherproof. Take that. Take that. Okay. Take a bunch of those. Oh, wait. Also need to take a bunch of those. What else did I say? This stuff. Bunch of that. Alright, so let's break this down. Make some of these. How many do we need? Let's start with a stack. Yeah, we're not getting more. One, 2, 3, 4. So now we'll have a stack in a bit. Another 48. Good. Come on. There we go. Just not lag while crafting a bunch of stuff all at once. Okay. 64. Is that going to be enough for a room? Let's repair my pickaxe and go dig a room. Doop-a-doop. Zippity-doop. Where is also my hammer? Obsidian stone hammer also needs repair. It's alright, we've got obsidian on us already. Don't need silk touch. Grab the regular diamond hammer just in case as well. So how is everybody? Oh wait, hang on a sec. I got a bit of smudge on my green screen on this side. That has not fixed it. we go. A little bit of lighting snafu. Wait. This. Alright, now we can put the rest of that crap away. Easy peasy. Let's go dig it a long way away just in case the disastrous happens. Going well, looking forward to a good new year. Well, I hope you have one. Hope we all have a good new year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wait, I didn't think that through. What do I want to do? Yeah. So if we give him a 3 by 3, we should be able to build him. Yeah. Yeah. I probably want to do the corners as well, because I know explosions can burst out of corners. I've got the materials for the block, so we might as well go non-cheap with it. Okay. Yeah. So if we go... Yeah. I think that'll work. A little 3 by 3 to all the corners. Is there like a weatherproof door? Or a weatherproof... No, there isn't, is there? There's just this stuff. How do we keep him in there nice and safe? I guess we could leave a door shape. When we spawn him, we can just slam down a block, leaving a one space gap. We can sort of slice at him through, poking him with arrows, but he can't escape. He might be able to shoot us, but we can sort of dive out of the way. We'll see how it goes. I've no idea whether this is going to work, by the way. I just saw weatherproof stone stuff in there and thought, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We have to go up another road, don't we? Forgot about the ceiling. Again, one of those learn by doing kind of operations. And I think I'm going to need some more blocks as well, aren't I? Sure am. Janet says, had a very boring day talking to a financial advisor. Felt like being sent to the headmaster at school. Sorry, just occurred to me we might want to throw down a torch or two back there. It's probably a bit dark. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is the wither would escape and start blowing up massive chunks of my entire world here. Which is also why I put it so far away. Because if he does manage to escape, the chances of him making it over here, even this far, to the wheat farm or the chickens, are reasonably low. Alright, a few stacks of that. A few stacks. Oh wait, I'm already carrying the fences, aren't I? What else was it? Oh, Grains of Infinity. Ooh. Ooh. We might have an issue with that. 61. Let's go down here so we can count how many blocks we need so we don't make any wastage. So we have the thing upgrade. So what do we need? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... Wait, what? Yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 37, 34-ish, right? And we can make 15 because we are out of Grains of Infinity. Damn! That's disappointing. I wonder if I can make a Grains of Infinity chicken. Really stuff you've answered this a million times. This is Java better. It's Java. Pretty much every time you see someone playing something heavily modded, it's going to be Java. Because while you can do behavior packs and things in Bedrock that are a bit like modding, you can't really get as sophisticated as this in Bedrock just at the moment. They are working on an API and a system so people can do more sophisticated modding type stuff in Bedrock, but they haven't completed it yet. There's only parts of that plan already in place. Alright, so... Oops. Yeah. We might want to look into manually getting some Grains of Infinity if we can. Grains... Oh, we do have a Grains of Infinity crop. But I haven't done any of that stuff yet, so that's probably a while off. So, it is from gravel, 2% chance in a diamond stiffened mesh. That's what our auto sifter is doing. 2% chance, oh, 7 by 2% chance. 1 by, oh, because it's that's interesting. Hang on a sec. You need 9 pieces of gravel to make compressed gravel, but it doesn't boost the chance 9 times, only does 7 times. So that's less efficient doing it compressed. That's weird. So I guess we'll just manually sift a bunch of gravel. I have to make a 4 more diamond meshes. How much gravel do we have? 13 blocks, but we have 24 blocks of that there. I guess we give it a go. Right, grab some diamond, grab some string. Mesh, diamond. 4 of. Grab all of the gravel. Much Let's have a look at CPU load these days. Better than it used to be. Still not quite as good as Bedrock though. This machine is... The machine I'm running this on is not what you should judge. Java performance on, because it's a 32 thread 1950X AMD Threadripper. Can I? There we go. What are we doing anyway? Do we have... This doesn't actually show me CPU resources, does it? Yeah. Doesn't really say. Alright, we have one grain of infinity so far. Good. Pop that in hotbar so we can see it climb. This is not promising. Not promising at all. I really wish whatever mod that is that auto refills your hotbar with whatever block you're currently using when you run out. I forget which mod pack that, or which mod that is, but I've played it with a mod pack before and it's so useful when you're building or sifting. So we need 4 grains of infinity per block, and we need like, I think at least 10 blocks. Inventory tweaks, I believe. Aha. We have some form of inventory tweak mod in here, because I can middle click to sort my inventory. Maybe the option to replace the block in the hotbar is just not configured in this pack. I wonder if I can do that manually. Client settings? No. Feed the beast utilities? No. Mod options. Simple. Oh no, it's a specific one. Inventory sorting. It's not part of the. Not part of the other one. Bummer. Maybe I'll install it manually, actually. Because I've not tried it yet, but I believe the Twitch launcher, which once upon a time was called the Curse launcher, makes it pretty easy for you to just poke in other mods to an existing mod pack setup. I don't think we're going to get enough grains of infinity by doing this. Maybe we can do some other materials. Only players can break cryonite. How do we get that? Oh, it's the painter. Cryonite might be its own thing. Palladium. See, it just doesn't tell you how to get them, does it? That's my issue with some of this stuff. Oh, to get Aethium, you just make it out of Aethium tiles. How do you get Aethium tiles? Well, you make it out of Aethium. Aethium crystal, environmental tech. Nope, you make it, but see, it's all cyclic. How do you get Aethium? Well, you need the Aethium crystal. How do you get Aethium crystals? Well, you need the Aethium. Just tell me where to get it. Just put a note in the pack somewhere. Is it a resource I mine up from a specific dimension? Do I sift for it? Just tell me! It's quite easy money to... yeah, I probably need to remove the existing inventory sorter because they probably will conflict and do something quite weird. You need to use a void miner. Oh, okay. I think that's part of one of my quests, but I haven't even touched it yet. Is it Project E? No. Not Draconic. Destroy Mystic Agriculture, Power Gen. Okay, so it's not part of any of these quests. Wireless. No. Well. None of these quests lead me to making a void miner. I've heard of them before, never seen them in use. Yo boyo, how you doing? Yeah, this is not a good way to get Grains of Infinity. We have enough for one extra block, and we've gone through, what, 5-6 stacks of gravel? Yeah, I could grow it. I saw the flower there for it, but I haven't started any of that agriculture stuff, so I don't know how deep we'd have to dig into it just to get at. The one resource we need. Can we just sort, please? No. Not sure how that sorting works. It doesn't sort them by item. It doesn't seem to sort them by number of things on a stack consistently. It's just, I don't know. Sorting just is just weird. Let's do this manually. So I don't accidentally put away all my gravs. Is this single player STONEBLOCK, or are you playing with them? This is single player. I had not used to watch your videos back in the era of like Renato and Beheem. I remember those guys. Renato was a bit of a tool, but Beheem was alright. Just recently come across your channel again. I'm glad to see you're still making content, so I threw you a sub and follow here on Twitch. Well, thank you very much. Hey, I'm an OG tuber. Been making content for what, 13, 14 years now on YouTube? 15? I don't know. I think I'm one of the very few YouTubers who are actually still doing the YouTube thing, who were there, like in year one of YouTube. Like, I was using YouTube before Google bought them. That's how far back I go. Yeah, I started out with stop motion. Well, I didn't actually start out with stop motion animation. What I did was, when YouTube came along, I thought, hey, that's a really cool service so people can watch my animations that I'd already been making for years. But I used to host the animations myself on my own website. I used to have to download a real media file, because that was the most efficient way to compress video back in those days. You'd have to download the file from my website, which cost me a fortune in server fees because video files back then were, you know, not cheap to host. So you download the animations and you'd watch them locally on a specially downloaded player, Real Media Player, which sucked. So when YouTube came along, I went, hey, I can put my videos there. People don't have to download shit. They just go do the thing, press play, and they can watch it. Great. So that's why I started using YouTube, because it was a much cheaper, easier way to distribute the animations I was making. Easier for me, easier for the viewer. Everybody wins. And then vlogging got invented. You have to remember about this too. When I started using YouTube, vlogging wasn't a thing. Vlogging, like this, as a thing, as a style, and as a word. Like, vlogging is a word that came from the earliest days of YouTube. We had to invent a word to describe what we were doing. Well, it's like a blog, but it's a video. We'll call it a vlog. And a blog is like a log, but it's... Actually, I don't know where the B came from in blog. Weblog, that's right, isn't it? Blog is short for weblog. Weblog, weblog, blog. And then vlogging came along, video logging. But yeah, so vlogging started to become a thing. And I thought it must, because I was blogging myself at the time. Just about my life and in general crap. And I thought, well, I'll just record a video instead of typing shit out, because I'm better at talking than I am typing, and I don't have to spell check a video. So I started doing the vlog thing. People responded to the vlogs, and they started asking me what sort of equipment I was using, because my videos... Because I already knew about camera gear from my days in early video production and doing courses on the stuff and photography and stuff, so I already knew about video gear, already using that stuff as a hobby, and audio gear and things like that, so my vlogs tended to look and sound better than a lot of other people's amateur stuff doing it with webcams and things. So people would ask me what equipment I was using, so that slid over into doing equipment reviews, talking about the cameras and stuff I was using and the lights, and doing reviews of cheap vlogging style gear, and that sort of bled into doing video game stuff, because that was another personal interest of mine. And here we are today, decade and a half later. I'm still doing exactly the same thing, except now I'm popular enough at it that for the last fistful of years, a few times a year, various companies fly me around the world to go see shit that they're doing. Never saw it coming. 15 years ago, if you told me that I would still be doing the YouTube thing, and companies like MSI and Lenovo and Sony would fly me overseas to see the launch of their new product lines and things like that, I would have told you we're dreaming. In fact, I was one of the first, if not the first YouTuber to ever do something like that. Back in 2007, Paramount flew me to Comic-Con to cover the launches of their new movies, which included, by the way, the announcements of the cast of the first Star Trek movie, the reboot one, the modern era, when they announced who they were casting as Spock. It included the inaugural announcement and first ever trailer of Iron Man. And they got Robert Downey Jr. out on stage. I got to interview Robert Downey Jr. actually. That's still up on the channel, my interview with him. No video, just audio, because they wouldn't let me do video in the interview room. Because that was back in the day before vlogging was a thing, so it was audio only in the interview room for press. That's how long ago that was. Interviewed Gwyneth Paltrow as well, although I don't think I put that one up because she's kind of boring. But yeah, as far as I know, that was the first time a company like Paramount, or any big company, flew a YouTuber somewhere to go do a thing for them. I don't get the props I deserve, do I? I helped invent the fucking genre. I've been doing it for a decade and a half. I was the first to do a few different things as far as YouTube goes. I just don't get the props for it. That's alright though. before you... Yeah. Is LiveJournal still a thing? Because LiveJournal kind of gave way to Tumblr after a while, didn't it? Hey, Blunty, do you have an Android phone or iPhone? I've got no phone. I do have some Android phones around here. I don't think I've had an Android phone from within the last couple of years. No, wait, I've got one of the HTC ones around here somewhere, I think. But no, my personal phone's an iPhone. So we have 13 grains of infinity. That's not good enough. Let's have a look how we can make this plant then. Grains of an infinity crop from mystical agriculture. That doesn't tell us anything, does it? Yeah, there's no alternate text to tell me how to do it. Grains of infinity. Oh, we got seeds. That'd probably be the way to do it. Grains of infinity seeds. So we need grains of infinity 4 of. Good, got that. Prudentium essence. Don't have that. Tier 2 crafting seed. Don't have that. Let's start with the seeds. I think I've got a tier 1 crafting seed actually. Could have a loot box or something. No, I've got a base crafting seed. So, right, okay. And I've got inferior, so I can make a tier 2 crafting seed. I can do that. I need, so I need 8, I think I've got like 7, don't I? I might have more for now. Yeah, there we go, a couple more there. By the time I get this done, we should have more. So... yeah, we can go... to what? Inferium. We need Prudentium. We need at least 8 Prudentium essence. Where does that come from? Fusion crystal, Inferium. How do you make an infusion crystal? Need Supremium. Prosperity shards. How do you make Supremium? Christ! This is what I fucking hate about these packs. Get in a rabbit hole trying to figure out how to make something. It's all circular. Prudentium. Is there another way? Intermedium essence. Intermedium essence comes from... ah! Supremium. Supremium comes from blocks of Supremium. God fucking damn it. Where Supremium can come from? No, I have to... How do you start? Where's the lowest level? This is all circular. Just tell me where to start. It's just a circle. I mean, I do have a shitload of loot bags by now. I could try and open a gajillion of them and see if I get lucky. Grains Infinity. Wait. Maybe this is part of the quest line. Maybe this will help me. Oh, here we go. It's right there. So let's... Prudentium. I can get ingots of it somehow. Base essence. Crafting material. It just says crafting material. Crafting material. Alright, so I'm probably going to need a bunch of those prosperity shards. How many of those do I even have? 1 stack. Alright. Prudentium ingots. Inferium ingots. Base essence ingots. Iron. Right. So let's start with the iron. Wait, that's not iron. That's silver. Where's my iron? Here it is. Wait, what? Stop it. Alright, base essence ingot 16 of. Base essence ingot with inferium essence. Should be able to do that here, right? Sure can. 16 of. Where are we again? I still need the prudentium from somewhere, but we're getting somewhere now. Yeah, now we're stuck in this again. Inferium. Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, crap. Did I just use up all my prestige? I've got 8 left. Hooray. So what was it? Diamond. This stuff. Wait, what? Hang on a sec. Oh, it cycles. Okay, so diamond in the middle, inferium across. Diamond in the middle. Like that. And wait, what was it? Oh, prosperity shards. Adoy. Actually, let's not use up all of those, just in case we need them for something else. What the? Where did the diamonds come? Oh, whatever. Getting a bit glitchy here. Okay. That's... Inferium, and that thing in the middle. Okay. We have one of. Fuck, what are we trying to make again? See, I've gone down the rabbit hole, I've already forgotten what the end goal is. Oh, grains. Excuse me? Could you not... Wait, I got that back? Oh, it's got durability. Ah, cool. So we don't have to make a shitload of those. That's alright then. But we do need 4 of. So we need more inferium essence. Wait, what? Wait, what? What's going on? I'm confused again. Grains of Infinity, Prudentium. Prudentium is inferium. Okay. Okay, okay. Come on. So yeah, it's like 1 durability per item, looks like. So we have that. I've got some of that. Now we need the tier 2 crafting seeds. Prudentium around a tier 1. We haven't done that yet. So Inferium around this. Tier 1. This stuff around that. Tier 2. And then is it corners? Aha! Victory is mine! I knew I could figure it out. I didn't know I could figure it out. Right, now we can grow some. How do we grow it though? Regular dirt? Does bone meal help? All of the... Because I know on Ender Lilies, if you use bone meal on them, they just explode out of the ground to go, nope! Alright. Let's go to the farm where I've already got... Oh, do we need we probably don't need hydrated soil, do we? Because it's not a... Or do we? I don't know. Let's try. Let's try over here. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Nope, can't plant them there. Okay, we might need tilled soil. I just got a late Christmas gift from my sister. She got me a portable charger for my Switch. Whoops. Got me the Pocket Juice portable charger for the Switch. 10,000 milliamp hour. Be aware, depending on where you travel, you might not be able to take that on the plane. I know China, you can't take one that's more than 5,000 milliamp hour or something on the plane. Just in case you decide to travel internationally. Okay, so, hey, we can plant it there. Excellent. Bone Bill doesn't seem to do anything. Can't twerk it. Oh wait, no, it is growing. It's just growing slowly. Growth 0%. Tier 2. What? What? Tier... What? Does it go up a tier every stack of bone meal? Growth 0%. Okay. So... Do I have a Mystic Agriculture book by any chance? I did get a book for one of the agriculture mods. Maybe I put it in tools. Lexia Botanica. Is that the one I need? During flora. Functional flora. Type to search. Nope, it's not part of this. Mystical flowers. Grow these flowers using floral. Oh wait! I've got. Somewhere in here, I've got some sort of special magical fertilizer shit. What's this? Floral fertilizer. We'll try that. Nope. Here. Mystical fertilizer. Instantly grows a crop. Hey, Mitty. How you doing? Still 0 growth. What the f... Alright, let's try floral. Nope. I just made flowers grow around me. Botania flowers, though. Mystical blue flower, mystical lime flower. Well, they'll probably come in handy. So, let's not use any more of that until we do that quest, because we're going to need some clear ground for that, I suppose. Mystical fertilizer. Hey! That one works. So it's mature. I hit it with bone meal, and it gave me Grains Infinity Essence. Grains Infinity Essence. Right, so we need 5 of for 8 grains of... Okay. So how do we make this mystical fertilizer? How rare is it so I don't burn it up all on this? Mystical fertilizer requires diamond and fertilized essence and that stuff. So diamonds are easy, that's easy. Fertilized essence can't seem to click on. It doesn't tell me how to make it. Fertilized essence. Nope. There is no source for fertilized essence. Bone meal that works on resource crops. But how do I make it? Oh, fucking modpacks! Always half-assing stuff. So what do we get? Wait, what? Do I only get 1 each time? I thought it said 2. Oh, mystical brown flower behind me. Let's just clear out an area here so I can see what I'm doing a bit easier. Yeah, I'm only getting like 1 each time. This sucks. How do I make more of these? How do I get a sapling? Do I have to craft each one individually? Just like we did. Because that's a pain in the ass. Oh, fertilizer sprayer. What's this? Hatchery. Oh, can I use chicken shit as fertilizer? Yeah. Liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer bucket. Liquid fertilizer tank. Yeah, but how do I make it? Oh, here we go. Fertilizer mixer. Chicken crap in plus water equals fertilizer. Mystical agriculture. Wait, what does mystical? I'm looking for like a little greenhouse gadget or something that I can stick seeds in, just can auto-generate this stuff. Don't look like I'm in luck. So there's no mechanisms that go with this. I'd like to thank you for your help on this, silent chat room. Nothing but tumbleweeds in chat. Are you all as confused as I am, or are you just unwilling to help, talk, chat, anything? Ooh. We got fertilized essence after fertilizing that. Well, that answers that question. Well, that doesn't seem very self-sustaining, though. Because we use up, like, 11 fertilizer bits to get a piece of fertilizer essence. And you need 4 of them to make 6 of the... Oh, yeah, it's still lossy, isn't it? If you use up, it's like 50% return. We got 15 now? Okay. What's it? Great. There's the painting machine. Base seeds is more prosperity shard. Alright. So I don't have any more prosperity shards to make any more base seeds to make any more plants in the first place. Prosperity shards. We found some in the nether. I got most of them from loot bags. Wait. Wait a second here. Oh, we get 8 per. Oh, that's a little bit better. Alright. Let's just keep doing this until I have like... There's 1 or 2 pieces of this mystical fertilizer left, so I don't forget it exists. Okay. I guess I'll just leave that sapling there. See how long it takes to grow them regularly. Mystical Essence is a rare drop from any mystical plant. Sounds about right considering you said drop bonus 5%. You can get a lot of prosperity shards from... Oh right, Civ. That's the other way I was getting them, wasn't it? Although I don't appear to have any there because I'm sifting gravel, and if I remember correctly, they're from sand, aren't they? Prosperity shard, sifting, yeah, sand and an iron mesh. Well, we've got a sand chicken now, so we do have a buttload of sand. We've got the iron mesh here, so let's go do another cycle of that crap. Pop this away. Pop these just at the bottom of this inventory for the moment, just so we have some inventory space. At least we got to start on some of this Botanica stuff, though. On my accidental use of the other floral fertilizer, so we got a kickstart there. We'll put that in there as well, actually. Okay, so let's put the buckets, the hammer, that. Oh wait, I'm going to need the hammer, aren't I? I should also make a new one. I haven't needed the chicken one in a while. Okay, iron stiffen mesh, thank you. Oh, excuse me, just give me half, thank you. Iron stiffen mesh. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Zach boy. Boy. Zerp. Sand, not dust, to be clear. I had to look it up. Right, yeah, I already knew that anyway. I figured it out. You saw me. Diamond rush is... Oh, is there a... Oh, wait, there was another one there. Sorry, I didn't see that. So that's 16%. 8%. All right, so we have to put the diamond back. We should put the diamond... Right. Glad you spotted that. What do we got here? 4 stacks. Not a lot, but I think we have more over here. 14 stacks, here we go. Alright, where did I put those mesh? Oh, I've still got them. No, here. Do. By the way, that's working now. Picking out the mesh without having to swap inventory slots is actually working properly. I reckon the mod pack must have updated itself. Those wild spawning animals, and now that that's weird little mesh glitch is fixed. Yeah, let's just leave 6 stacks behind. Okay, prosperity shards. Gimme. Ah, there we go. Pop that in the hotbar so we can keep track of them. Gotta contribute to the sifting knowledge because it's like the only thing I know at this point. Yeah. How many? I think we needed like. Was it like 8 per cycle? For the seeds, like 4 for tier 2, then for another 4 for tier... Well, 4 for tier 1, then another 4 for tier 2 or something like that. In either case, we don't have much... Even if I do make more of these flowers... Their growth rate is so slow. It's not going to get us where we need to be quickly enough. Unless, of course, that I can figure out that chicken fertilizer stuff and that works on them. I wonder if you need to use a machine. I wonder if you could just drop a block of chicken fertilizer into a sink or a crucible thing. Do it like you do clay. Because I have so much chicken poop. And I assume the raw chicken poop wouldn't work on it because the bone meal didn't. And the chicken poop works exactly like bone meal basically, so... How many grains do I need? Not sure exactly, but more. I think I need at least about 24. Wait. No, I need 24 blocks more, so... What is it? Right, so it's 4 per block. And I need about, I think about 24 more blocks or something. So yeah, quite a few. Either way, as we start moving into that mystical agriculture crap, we are going to need more of these prosperity shards anyway, so might as well do this while we're here. In coffee-related news, I went into the Nespresso store this morning. Because here in Sydney we've got a Nespresso specialist store. We've got nothing but Nespresso stuff. And I picked up some tubes of various flavours of coffee pods, including a caramel one. I forget what it exactly. It's got Caramella or Caramello or some caramel type name. And I had a flat white with that. Well, it was more like a latte. I guess I did a fair amount of foam on there. Call it a latte. Latte made with that just before I started streaming. It's delicious. Wasn't it just 10 more blocks? It was a good question. I really should know that number. We'll go and check in a sec. I wonder if there's a way to auto-craft these ore pieces into ore chunks. Because I believe they don't work in compressing drawers. I think I remember someone saying that in one of the other playthroughs I was watching of this pack. Hey, Jason. Sorry I'm late. No, you're not that late. You've missed an hour and a half. And we're going for like 8 to 10 hours today, so... On the large scale of things, you're barely late at all. Okay. Let's compact some of this down while we're here. Alright, that's not too bad though. Stack in a quarter or so. We are going through a fair amount of sand, but still. How's everything going? Well, things are going the same as they usually go when I play this back. In that there are moments of, hey, that's cool. Followed by long periods of, what the fuck am I supposed to do next? How do I do that? How does that work? Why? That's the general flow of things as I've been playing through this pack over the last half a week or so. Small periods of delight, interspersed with long periods of bafflement and occasional rage, because things don't always make sense the way they should make sense, in my humble opinion. It's exciting, isn't it? Watch your man sift sand for 10 minutes. I mean, you could have taken this opportunity to de-lurk and have a chat, but... Don't know what we're going to be playing later tonight when I get too drunk to be able to focus properly on all the complexities of modded Minecraft. I do have Donut County on Steam that I've been waiting to play. Nifty little indie puzzle game thingy. That could be fun. We could always do some Slime Rancher like we did last New Year's. I could get Jackbox Party Pack, and I think there's one of the games in Jackbox that will let up to 100 players play. Makes sense. What fun is there in making sense? Quoting John DeLance, just barely there in the moniker. John DeLance. Zerp, 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 zerp. So 200-bit stacks. I do have a Drophyolorium. Okay, so what's the progression again? The progression is... So we can make actually a fair few base seeds out of this thing, can't we? About 200-bit stacks of that, so... Tier 1 is just with Prudentium. So we need it for the first stage of that, don't we? Keep forgetting you have to click the face of those things, not the side. Yeah, still 0 growth. So either this needs something else to be able to grow, or it's impossibly slow growing. Alright, let's go find out how many blocks we actually need. Could have taken this time to set up permanent setup around this time. Yeah. That might be part of the plan today, making a big chain of sifters. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, so I need about 20. 19 or 20. Wait, do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I need 20. 21 will close it off completely, but I need a gap in the middle here so I can punch him. So 20 blocks. Each of them needs 4 of those. The rest of the materials is easy. So that's like a stack and a half. Still 0 growth. Okay, let's grab some of that, some of that. Grab one of these. Nope. Nope. Okay, so we can't make it like we make clay. Fair enough. I wonder if it works a bit like cobble and obsidian. Nope. Nope. What about the source block? Nope. Okay, so we can't make liquid fertilizer that way. Worth a shot. Right. So, mana infuse. No, we don't have a grains. We don't have a graphite. Yeah, we don't have a chicken to make the grains of infinity, unfortunately. Speaking of chickens, so we should check in on our breeders. So we have any perfects yet? We got 9, 10, 10, 10. Okay, here we go. 10, 10, 9s. They should be making perfect. Oh, we need seeds for those guys as well. Did not mean to do that, but nice party hat. Party hat and googly eyes. I couldn't imagine a better chicken for New Year's Eve. He gets to live. Okay, so they'll be making perfect nether court chickens for me. Meanwhile, we got my clay chicken. Excellent. So you guys can come away. 2 of. Start breeding these guys together to get some perfect clay chickens. At least my chicken... My chicken skill set is up there. Chickens I get. I understand the chickens. I can use the chickens. Chickens make sense to me. It's all very logical and sensible. Where'd my party chicken go? Don't... Party chicken? Party chicken. Oi. Party chicken. This thing here? You don't fucking touch it. This is important. Listening to me? I don't care how much you drink. Don't touch this. Okay. I think you got the message. Disheartened. Hello there. Why do you have a snowflake in your username? Direct Relief Charity. Oh, okay. and a lamp emoticon. Not entirely sure what you're trying to communicate to me, but welcome to the stream. Also, welcome Kanaku. Yeah, more Inferium Essence. We'll grab that while we're there. In fact, there's no point not grabbing all this. Zip zip. Right, how are we doing on this? We have still 6. So still a few more of those to go. How are we doing here? Full up. I forgot to reverse this again, didn't I? My bad. Right, so still on Grains of Inferium quests. We need, like, what did I say? Stack and a half of these. We're like a third of the way there. Actually, let me do the math. Calculator. What did I say? 4 by... I said 20 blocks, didn't I? So we need 80. 80 of those. And we have 33. There has to be a better way to get Grains of Infinity. Let's try this fertilizer stuff again. Which one was it? No, it wasn't that one, it was the pink one. Mystical Fertilizer. Uses the diamonds and the green stuff, both of which I have tons of. Easy peasy. It's this stuff. This is the stuff that I need to get. And it just doesn't... Wait a second, wait a second. I was so focused on that before, I didn't even notice you could make it with bone meal. Well, fuck me. That's a lot simpler. Or did that not come up before? I seem to remember it wouldn't give me the recipe before. I don't know what I was doing. Confused and baffled. I haven't even started drinking yet. There we go. Mystical Fertilizer. Well, shit on me. So I can do that. Oh. So the bone meal makes it burst. Wait, what? Hang on a sec. Okay, so if we hit it with the bone meal, it goes back to shrub form. If we just keep hitting it with the mystical fertilizer, we can just spam it. Well, now that I know I can make the mystical bone meal much easier, we've got no qualms about this. All day long. Hi. No problem. Went back to shrub form. I must have right-clicked it as I ran out of the mystical fertilizer, and that made it go back to sprout form. Yeah, it did. So I can right click. It wasn't even the bone meal before. It was just the right click with anything but mystical fertilizer, and it goes back into sprout form. Huh. Okay. This was much easier than I thought it was. I mean, it took us a while to get to this point and figure it all out, but now that we're here, it's like an easy peasy, son. Oh, this guy's just shitting everywhere. Hey, so kid. Oh wait, these are the essence form, right? Also forgot about that. Was it cross? Yeah, it was. There we go. I was worried about trying to get 80. In business, son. In busy snatch. Alright, now we can what is it, wither? Clumsy. So it's the obsidian and the dark iron bars. What did I do with those dark iron bars? Oops. There they are. 4 off. So I'm going to need more of those dark iron thingies. Grab some more obsidian. I keep forgetting I can't do that from this interface, even though I've got the crafting table. Just the game doesn't know I've got the big crafting table. No, what I wanted was these. That should be way too many, and we'll make extras of that just in case as well. Never hurts to have too many witherproof blocks around, does it? Boing. Okay. Boink, skidoink, doink, doink, doink. Can I actually put a torch? I guess the wither's probably going to destroy the torch anyway, but at least no mobs will spawn inside there before we're ready for the wither. Yeah, so if we go like that, I'll go ahead and build him in there. Run out while he's in his spawning phase. Chuck a block right down there so he can't get out. And we should be able to arrow him to death from here. Hopefully, we might even want to dig this out so we can drop down and try and get his eye line to make him come up to the wall if we need to sword him. In theory, it should work. In theory, it should work. And after the break, we'll test that theory. Because we're coming up on 2 hours, and I do need to go get a fresh drink. Zoom. Okay, where is my bow and arrow? Grab my arrows. Okay. And my sword. Oh wait, I've already got my sword. It's right there. Sword, arrows, groovy times. Nope, it's an Enderman head. There it is. And soul sand. That's all I need, isn't it? Weapons, soul sand, that. This. I think we're good to go. Right, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to make a fresh... What time is it? Should I start drinking? Not yet. Maybe. It's coming up on 6 PM. Maybe I'll start drinking. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make a... I'm gonna use some Baileys to make a Oast Mocha. Or macchiato, really. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. That's the button.